is crazy. So I'm just there, sat outside Costa, minding my own business, revising, honestly having the most wonderful time just because the sun's out, it's so warm. I'm there with my Americano, with my oat milk, having a good old time, doing my psychology notes revision. Honestly, when I'm in that workflow, I love it. The sky was beautiful, the view was beautiful, it was really relaxing, I was really focused, really productive. Next thing I know, I get a bloody email from Channel 4. The minute later, I'm on a call, and now they want to send me up to Leeds tomorrow to go on live TV. I'm in Portishead. Honestly, I cannot believe this stuff happens. It's going to be like my first in-person interview because everything has been on Zoom. Everything has been via a screen and I've not been able to go to a location, to a studio in so long. And talking about me and everything that I'm passionate about, anorexia nervosa awareness and mental health awareness, and having yet another opportunity to vocalise my perspective and my opinion and network and show people who I am, and hopefully that be an additional kind of progressive development as to what I want to do in the future, just to give me that extra bit of recognition. And honestly, I was listening to a podcast yesterday as well about manifesting positivity, and you know, you're responsible for your appraisal of the situation. You can deem it as productive and positive and visualize it as something constructive. I was just in such a good mindset, and then this happened. It's like positivity breeds positivity, and once you like go forth in life with an optimistic mindset and perspective, things just come to you. Like my dad would say, it's fate. But yeah, that may realistically be happening. And can you hear the birds as well? It's such a lovely day. This is so cool. Like, to think, like rationally now, to think that all the crap that I went through is now been built into something so positive and reinforcing, and it's allowed me these opportunities to discuss my truth and provide a really authentic and open reality of the, you know, anorexia nervosa, of mental health awareness, of depression, of anxiety, of the debilitating periods, but being able to transfer it into something good and uplifting and beneficial for others. And now people like Channel 4, BBC, ITV, S4C, radio feel like my perspective is worthwhile enough to be broadcasted on live national TV. I was the girl that I couldn't even stay in a lecture theatre in university without having a panic attack, and now this stuff is like a part of my routine. I'm not used to it. I never get, like, I'm high on adrenaline right now. I'm starving because I feel like my metabolism has just multiplied by 2 times speed just because I'm so excited. But yeah, Jesus Christ, that is the turn of events. And look at this guy, look at what I'm looking at. Like, I have no complaints in life right now. Absolutely none. Look at that. Just look at that. I've been running around like a headless chicken. So I'm not going to Leeds tomorrow. I'm going to Leeds in 2 hours.
This is Claire, one of your train managers. Train very shortly will be on the approach to Leeds. Leeds will be the next and final destination for this service this evening.
Ooh. Ooh. Very snazzy. We are here. We have arrived very much looking forward to sleeping on that, because for the past week I've been sleeping on Alex's sofa, so not ideal. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm also very, is it obvious that I'm exhausted and delusional because that is not flattering. Neither is that. I look I look how I feel. So I left the apartment at 4:30. The taxi was late, so then I missed the train and I had to take a train an hour after, so it's now 10:30. So it's been a 6-hour ordeal. Although I'm that kind of person that really likes train journeys because I get to really tunnel focus on work, and I got a lot of work done, so that's good. I'm just gonna eat, have a cup of tea, try and wind down, unpack my bits so I'm ready for tomorrow. Breakfast is included. I'm so happy about that. So I'm gonna try and get my bits ready so I can go down for an early breakfast and just have some time to think and collect my thoughts prior to going live on TV, because everything has been very chaotic and I've not yet kind of sat and just absorbed everything. So yeah, a bit mad, a bit chaotic, a bit spur of the moment, but exciting nonetheless. And I'm gonna get some sleep. I'm gonna eat some grapefruit and some dark chocolate, and what else do I have? I've got some other bits and pieces. I'll just have a bit of a midnight feast and I will talk to you in the morning. Hello, it is currently like 6:45. I set my alarm for about 7:30 just because I only got to sleep at about 1 AM, because I think although I got here at like nearly 11, I was so like exhausted with energy that it took me a while to wind down. So I thought I'd give myself a few more hours than usual just to lie in and try to relax, but my body clock tends to wake me up at like 6:15 anyway, and I tend to sleep with the curtains open just so I can get some natural light in, so I can try to wake up naturally. So yeah, I just woke up naturally, and then I couldn't be arsed in staying in bed, so I just got myself ready. One thing that is a little bit, not nervous about, but I'm very much aware of, is the fact that because I did not know that I was doing this until yesterday afternoon, I obviously hadn't prepared any clothing that was appropriate for live TV. I was just away with a friend for a week, and I predominantly brought activewear because gyms were open and I tend to wear activewear pretty much consistently anyway, so I thought that'd make more sense. So I don't have proper clothing, I just have like crop tops, sports bras, leggings. So I've gone for an all, my hamstrings are so tight, fuck. I've gone for an all black, and then I've got like a light green jacket, and I think that would try to conceal the fact that because I don't really want to wear like my shoulders out, because that's kind of a bit, hello. So I've kind of got this, I'll show you. Hopefully they'll let me wear it, because it's not a coat, it's just a very light jacket, but it makes, see, it makes it look a lot less, see? But yeah, certainly didn't think I'd be waking up in Leeds this morning. Mad how life works, but you've just gotta jump on these opportunities, and I'm just looking forward to meet some people, and it's the kind of sector and the kind of area of work that I am really interested in terms of TV presenting and that whole side of things, especially since like launching my podcast. Like engaging with people is like my favorite thing in the entire world. So it's mad to think that, because as I've mentioned previously, my anxiety disorder was so debilitating at one stage that I wouldn't speak to anyone. I'd self-isolate pre-COVID. And now all I want to do is chat shit. So now I'm going to shoot down for breakfast. Thank goodness they have breakfast included, but then after that I think I'm gonna have to try and go to like a corner shop to pack my bag full of snacks, because I'm not the I don't eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. I eat like consistently. So if I just have like one meal now, one meal after like 2 p.m, I will not survive. So I need to like fill my bag full of food, because that's what tends to weigh my bag down. It's not the weight of clothing, of toiletries, it's snacks and food. And also if I'm going to train for 3.5 hours, I'm going to be bored. And what's the one way to salvage boredom? Eat. Breakfast complete. It was so funny. There was a grown man that was stood next to me, sat 2 meter distance away on the opposite table, and he picked up one of those tiny little cereal boxes, a tiny little glass of orange juice, and just left. And that was his breakfast. I went hardcore. No, I didn't even go hardcore. I just had my standard breakfast. But the looks I was getting, because there's just like a load of like professional men in suits, and it's just me devouring everything in sight. Oh, it's just funny. Times have certainly changed. Nonetheless, it is still very early. It's 8 a.m. and I'm meeting, oh god, I've got over 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna go on a nice long walk, I think. I've got the time, and I usually go on morning walks, and if I just stay in this hotel room, I think I may get a little bit claustrophobic. So I may explore Leeds a bit. I did come here a few years ago, 2 years ago. I did my Pure Gym campaign here actually. So there was a small temptation for me to go to the gym that I did my campaign in to say hi to the PTs, but that would have been too much of a rush, and also my hamstrings are absolutely gone. I did the most savage leg day. My training's been going really well. I haven't had too many DOMs, but this second leg day that I've done, I think the intensity I put upon my legs was that much more intense and difficult that today I'm really feeling it and really suffering. So I think a good walk just to get the blood flowing would be beneficial. But yeah, I'm gonna go explore. I need to do some worky bits first, just quick stuff. And then I'm not going to say what it is, but there's also something huge happening in my personal life right now, which is terrifying but hugely exciting. So this is just like for future reference, Lara. If it went well, you were in Leeds at the time. So yeah, I'm gonna get some work done and then go for a long walk and then come back, do some more work, and then hopefully be in time to meet the lady I'm going to meet to then go to the studio to go on live TV. I just called my dad and I'm having like a kind of a nostalgic moment, because I remember when I was here 2 years ago, I was still like struggling with like my self-esteem, my confidence, and I've done so much growth and I feel so spontaneous and like I'm living. I'm not like in a habitual routine of like my lifestyle being a habit. I'm doing things proactively to try to progress, and it's like working out. And I'm literally just trying to take as much opportunity as possible, say yes to as many things as possible, expand as many
you know, in as many directories, and just trying hard to do what I love and putting myself out there and not failing, not fearing failure, not fearing anything unintentional, because that's just what's going to create further more growth. So it feels funny how I know I told myself that every opportunity I do and every thing I say yes to is just going to lead to another opportunity and another way to grow and develop as a, not just as a person, but as like a businesswoman and like someone who wants to progress with this as a career. So it's mad how everything is like very much falling into place recently, and you know, amidst a global pandemic as well. So it's been very spontaneous and unintentionally intentional. Does that make sense? Okay, so the nerves have started to kick in. Channel 4 just like did a tweet about what the lineup is for the show. I need to, wait, let me just sort this tripod out. And then me, look, they've just released this tweet. They've got all these people here, but oh, my nails. I hope they have nail varnish remover there. Oh my god. I know I can speak, I know I can do this stuff, but I get so nervous. And do I wear my glasses on? I can't really see that far anymore. So I probably should wear my glasses. They're filthy though. Let's just renew that. And then I need to run downstairs. I'm getting nervous. Oh, I'm getting the jitters. I am getting increasingly nervous now. Bloody hell. Okay, I need to chill out. 5 minutes to breathe. Need to clean my glasses properly. And then I'll start making my way downstairs. Right, we are ready to rock. We're gonna go and we're gonna do well. I'm not gonna think about my nerves because they're pretty horrific. We're gonna do well, we're gonna have a nice time, we're gonna meet some cool people, and it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Oh, I did it! I did it! I don't think I fucked up too much, so that's good at least. Rush now though, I've got my taxi coming in half an hour and my hotel room looks a little bit messy, so I need to pack up and get organised. But I did it and it was good, and I wanted to get some footage within the studio just because it looks so cool, but the adrenaline is too high, and obviously it's live TV, it's very structured, very routine, so I'm just going to implement the footage that I got from Twitter. So yeah, I did it and it was great, and I think I did okay, and I hopefully acknowledged and raised awareness of the true and authentic realities of disordered eating, and it's not a choice and it's not, you know, something that should be glamorized. So yeah, and also I was able to speak to John and some of the people there, so hopefully I'll have him on the podcast as well, because that'll be an amazing discussion. So yeah, a good day, a very good day. I need to go to the train station, get a lot of food in me. I think there's a Pret in the train station as well, so you know I'm going to get a hell of a lot of Pret stuff for my journey back, because I've already eaten all my train snacks that I prepared for the way back, because what do you do? And yeah, I'm just going to reply to all the abundance of messages. You know when you get to where you're high on adrenaline, you've had your phone away and your phone's just mad? That's the kind of circumstance I'm facing now. So right now I just need to prioritise packing so I'm not leaving late. And yeah, then I'll be on the train back to Portishead and then back to Cardiff. And then my brain, and hopefully I'll be able to settle down on the train because it's like 3.5 hours, and I'll be able to like calm down and just wind down and just like breathe for a second, because right now the past 24 hours has been freaking chaotic. 24 hours later, we're back.
Your hamstrings look like biceps. But OG said take your little ass in the house. My big homie just got out. Used to be down, now it's just crack dead. Chuck Taylor, just seen him in the driveway. Your back is insane. Yeah, actually is.
P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better? Yeah, right, no matter what, we airtight. So when you hear something
Up in the lobby, cause busting bitches is a hobby. Nigga, check out, son. Hey yo, man, hey, where the good fucking dance at, man? Hey yo, let's do it to the bed. Arresting your thoughts, cause I'm living there. Hear what I said? Was crashing the room. From the liquor we consume, I heard a boom. I'm like,
Look at that fresh trim.
How'd you get close?
Wait, this is fucking chaotic.
Dana, throw all your hands up.
Hold it.
Right. Back. And it's far too late. And I'm only having my dinner now. And this day has gone on. It's been like a 30-hour day. Like, it feels like it's not ended. Like, waking up felt like 3 days ago. And I was literally just talking to Alex in the car then, and I wasn't shutting up. And I think I'm still like high off adrenaline, and I did also have a Monster Energy. So I added caffeine into the mix, which is never safe, but I did it, and I'm foolish. And I know I'm gonna rewatch this footage later on and think of what the hell are you doing? So I'm just trying to make myself some dinner, something fresh and light, but something so I'm not jittery. And yeah, I'm terribly sorry that the training footage was sporadic and chaotic and nuts and disorganized. It wasn't even a training session that I tend to follow. Like, I didn't even do tries. I wanted to do like proper barbell overhead press, not just with those tiny things. And I would like, don't follow that as a, that was just us mucking about because we were both hyper, as it was evident. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, because predominantly my YouTube is just like a virtual diary, and I know I'm gonna want to rewatch this video and just laugh out loud with my best friend. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this is like giving you a bit of a giggle. I know YouTube has probably stripped it from monetization because of the music, but I actually don't care. So enjoy, look after yourself, giggle more, and keep smiling.